What up, y'all? Saints Row Hall of Shamer here. Alright, no, real chop here. Ever since the reveal of Saints Row Reboot, there's been this unshakable sense of negativity throughout the community. And I gotta admit, I'm kind of guilty of feeling that negativity, and I'm not afraid to say it. Yeah, I know, it's kind of a shitty thing on my part, and I don't really mean to shit on people's parade, you know? It's just kind of fun to shit on the game, you know what I'm saying? I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, and it's gonna annoy some people, but, you know, I can't help it. It's kind of funny to do. But you know what? To make up for all that shit, and to hopefully bring some positivity back to this community, I'm gonna be going over one thing I love the most about each original Saints Row game. Hopefully this will reinvigorate people's passion for the Saints Row games. And I mean, who knows, this might make you want to go back and revisit these games, you know? Get your mind off that negativity train for a little bit, go back to the glory days. And if you want to join in on the blast from the past, leave your own top 5 list down in the comments. I'm actually kind of curious as to what the community loves in their Saints Row games. If I get enough responses, I'll make a part 2, this time with the community's involvement. So I mean, who knows, maybe you might end up in the next video. Alright, without further ado, here are the 5 things I love the most about the Saints Row series. As always, let's start off with the first game in the series, Saints Row 1. Saints Row 1 had a lot going for it, huh? From its urban gang theme to its legendary setting. It's with 1L, bitch. I mean, what's not to like about this game, right? Even though other Saints Row games did a lot of stuff better, this one though did something absolutely right that the others just failed to do. The gunplay. I mean, what can I say about it other than it just feels so goddamn right? Saints Row 1's gunplay is tuned to perfection. It's fast, it's responsive. I mean, how does anyone forget such obscure mechanics like crouching and shooting on a dime? 2 life-saving moves that can easily win you online matches. Not only that, but some of the guns actually feel like they pack a punch. Even though some of those unlockable weapons are absolute beasts and feel like actual rewards. Oh, did I also mention that you can reload and run? Yeah, I don't know why I never came back. It's such a useful mechanic. The shooting in this game is some of the funnest shit you'll ever have in this entire franchise, let me tell you. This probably has to be the best shooting in the entire series, at least in my opinion. I mean, it's no wonder the multiplayer is one of the most beloved and the longest living in any Saints Row game, at least on the PvP side of things. So you really can't put the shooting in this game to the test, unless you trick your friends into joining a lobby or something. At least we'll have single player to show off our gamer skills. It still won't be showing off in Protect the Pimp, but you know. Anyways, let's move on to Saints Row 2. What is there to say about Saints Row 2 that hasn't already been said before? Saints Row 2 will always be known as the fan favorite, and for good reason. It had a kick-ass story, a huge open world for the time. It was everything you could possibly want for an open world sandbox game. And the sandbox aspect of the game is really emphasized here. I mean, just look at all the shit you can destroy in this game. If you feel like tearing down the whole suburbs district, go right for it. I mean, it's full of fences, playgrounds. It's one of the easiest places to rack up points on mayhem. You can also bring that 2012 level disaster to downtown. Or pretty much anywhere. The world is truly yours. Take note, Scarface. You can tell Volition loves destruction in their games. As their next title, Red Faction Guerrilla is known for its destructible buildings. Can you imagine the mashup of Red Faction and Saints Row? I mean, we're probably decades away from seeing something like that. Technology probably isn't there yet. But yeah, what I really love about Saints Row 2 has to be its destructible environments. Volition really did go above and beyond making this map as destructible as it is. Compared to Saints Row 1 where you can floor it into a fence and it won't even make a dent. Like, come on, Holmes. Even Mayhem can downright be easy at times on level 6 because of all the crap you can destroy. It's just a blast, literally. And that's why destructible environments is what I love the most in Saints Row 2. Well, probably not the most, but you know. Next! Saints Row the 3rd was a make or break for many people. It made me into the Saints Row fan I am today, and it broke a bunch of OG fans that were there since the beginning. It does have a soft place in my heart for introducing me to the series, but most people fall into the camp of either liking it or hating it, you know? Where I do see it get praised for all the time though, is the music selection. Many fans absolutely love the soundtrack and for good reason. While it's personally not my all-time favorite soundtrack in the series, I can see why people absolutely love the hell out of the soundtrack. I mean, take a look at the all-star cast here. Kanye West, Tyler the Creator, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Don Omar, Pitbull. I mean, the list just keeps going on, and holy shit. I mean, the music that plays during the missions are just straight up fucking bangers. I mean, everybody knows the iconic mission where you jump out of the helicopter and parachute into the penthouse and just start blasting people to fucking Kanye West. I mean, how fucking cool is that shit? Or what about that mission where you're chilling and all of a sudden broads and whores just start pulling guns out on you? Then Honey's in the Place starts playing loud. Oh, and you can't forget that ending mission where you have the choice of either killing Killbane or saving Shandy while I Need a Hero plays. And considering how bitchy Shandy is in Saints Row 3, the music really did have an effect on me, on helping me choose the right ending. And let's not forget how catchy even the background music and shops are. Unfortunately, the reggae station 420 was dropped this time around, but in this place comes a reggaeton station, Cabron 104.2, which is definitely a dearly missed station, at least for me. But yeah, I can safely say that the soundtrack had a helping hand in making Saints Row the 3rd a memorable experience to myself and many others. It's definitely gotta be my favorite thing in Saints Row the 3rd. Saints Row 4 had somewhat of a rocky development. From its start as a standalone DLC for Saints Row the Third, to an alien matrix superhero simulator we know it as today, Saints Row 4 ended up having a little bit for everyone. Although one thing universally agreed upon by the community is how good the villain is. Even though he's written to be a stereotypical alien invader villain, he's written to be so diabolical yet lighthearted and sometimes goofy, which is such a perfect blend if done right. And they've done it right. One day, he's destroying entire planets. The next day, he's singing along to Biz Marquee. I mean, sure, he killed billions of people and who knows how many other beings, but come on, I mean, the guy has an ear for the classics. He even hosts a whole ass radio station. It's just a shame that we didn't get more of him. His appearances become some of the most memorable moments within the game. It's crazy how one of the last minute written villains became one of the better things of Saints Row 4. Say what you want about the gameplay or the story, but they really wrote the hell out of Zinniak's character, and you gotta admit that. Gat Outta Hell is one of those guilty pleasures of mine, not because of its story, because the writing was complete dog ass. I'm talking about its redeeming factor. The gameplay. I'm talking about the weapons, I'm talking about the powers. The weapons are creative and really fun to use, like the recliner with the 2 miniguns and the rockets. That's badass. The powers are just as creative, my favorite being the celebrity simulator one. You can summon helpers, turn people into stone. It just makes the whole game a lot more enjoyable. Oh yeah, you can actually fly now. I've heard a lot of mixed things about this, specifically being how it handles pretty bad and all this, but honestly for me it gets the job done. I don't think it's as bad as people say it is. As a matter of fact, I prefer this over gliding in Saints Row 4 any day, but you know, to each their own. Well, anyways, y'all, that was my 5 things I loved about the Saints Row series. Do you guys agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down below in the comments. Also, if you have your own version of the list, leave it down there as well. I'd love to read it. If y'all want to reach out to me, I have a Twitter and my DMs are open. I'm also on my friend Targ's Saints Row themed Discord server. All links will be down in the description. A link to my personal Discord server will also be down there. Anyways, y'all, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you all around the hood. Peace.
Umwana tuzalitwa